Howdy Howlers, it's Sako Jumi, also known as Castaway, and today I'm doing some early morning productivity things. Hi folks! I am going to be, and have been working on my fairy tale graphic novel. I'm sketching out page 16 of like 80 something. And I have a guest. Woo! Huh?
I said, hello, Sako.
Hello.
Hello, not? That is what you're calling your... Yes, that'll do. Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. How is the morning treating you? Oh, Courtney. Oh, my coffee.
Slowly,
Lonely?
my kitty has punctured me.
Oh. Like in your face?
He has punctured me.
Punctured you in your face. That's not fair. Was it out of love or was it just... Yeah.
Oh, I love.
Which means that your cat would probably eat your corpse.
He might.
Hi, Katerina. How's it going, love? And Kyri, who's been writing up a storm this morning. And Raven is joining us today, which is progress over yesterday. Yeah. What are you doing?
I just noticed your icon, which is drowned out by my bright-ass window. I need to buy new curtains.
Oh, hold up. Tenderizing you for the future. Yes. There. Is that better?
Yes. I was just looking at your pen snake pen eel.
Yeah, that's my writer's logo.
Which is an eel that has a pen head.
It is an eel that has a pen head and a feather tail. And a magic book.
And a magic book.
Greg helped me with it.
Does this work on the phone?
It does. I would have to let you in again, but that's fine. You'd have to do it in... I have to do it in Safari. So I don't think it works with Chrome.
Well, it works with Chrome, because I'm...
No, I mean it on the phone.
We will find out.
Give it a shot.
I will give it a shot and be back shortly.
Okay. Woo. Yes. Cat was tenderizing for the future. Oh no. My case for my laptop is broken. So I need to order a new one is what I need to do. So keeping it on is a challenge. Yesterday was kind of a shit show. Still feeling the drag from the after party of said shit show. Yeah, I feel you. Well, I hope I can make you feel better. And maybe you can work on your book a little bit. It'd be a good distraction, eh? Boop, boop.
This appears to be functioning properly.
Yeah. Cool.
So that I can do crazy moving things and bad habits, because I've been awake long enough to say that a bad habit is generally... I bet it's cold and I should have a coat.
You should have a coat.
So
It
like
is
almost just
wise. It's like
stepped.
30. It's like 30 something out there.
Yeah, I definitely almost just stepped outside as I am.
That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. So many chords.
Slightly enchanted by my corridoras doing some.
Technically, I was supposed to start a sprint like 5 minutes ago, but coffee was demanded.
I get that.
Ooh. Raven is actually working on a thing. Oh, hold on. It does work on Chrome with the phone. I have to do it with another friend's stream.
I'm actually doing that right meow.
It might be a difference of phones, of OS. Ah! Jeez Louise.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh,
No,
such a squeak. Oh, such a squeak. Hi, Sizel.
he wants to go outside too. No, sir. No. He has an adorable voice.
He does.
I love my kitty's voice. Hey, you little bastard! God damn it!
He got out of it.
You, sir. He's a cutie. He's a cute little bastard. Inside with you. That was some interesting struggle right there at the end. Get inside.
So, Raven, if you are interested, there are all kinds of like anthologies and like flash fiction anthology going on right now. And there's a contest for a 7,000 word short story going on where I think like the prize is like $100 and also some exposure. Also, the dude is awesome. So, Void Cat, Void. First line, yeah. I knew what you meant. Quasi start. It's okay. Void Cats. Technically, my day started at 11 p.m. last night, but whatever. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Why don't we do sprint while Courtney smokes her cigarette?
I haven't yet because I don't have a lighter. I need to go get a lighter.
Okay.
Because I'm doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great. Everything's wonderful. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Oh, that was interesting.
And I am sitting here and wondering what I should be working on.
You should work on your game. Or maybe write a book.
There's balance and there's strychnine and there's a new thing. And I haven't made up my mind as to whether or not I want to do balance or strychnine or a new thing.
Strychnine, I don't know. You gotta. That's a long-standing project.
Oh boy, is it. 30 years is a long time to be working on something.
Yeah.
30 plus years.
30 plus years.
I'm not old or anything. But I don't even know what to do with it anymore.
I know what you mean.
Do I make it a graphic novel?
Yeah. Or do you make it a novel?
I could make it a novel. But then, of course, the whole furries thing doesn't really
have punch.
It doesn't have punch. And there's also a part of me that's debating on de-furryizing it if I'm going to turn it into a novel. But if I don't turn it into a novel, like, so for everybody else's, like, for the background on this, when I was a wee creature and started this project, I used cats and dogs and birds and such to clearly demonstrate political lines.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
That can still be a thing.
and that is because I do have a couple of wild, one thing on the other side things
Mm-hmm.
in the story, but yeah, the primary reason for the furries in the first place was defining political lines in the mind of like a 6-year-old who was doing the writing.
Let us do a sprint time.
Yeah, sprint.
Yes, sprint. Just read on Twitter, we really need to start acting right so we can leave a better world behind for Betty White after a while. Oh, God. No kidding. She's like 99 now. She's up there. I think she sold her soul to the devil. Sold her soul to the devil.
Have you ever used animal weirdness to illustrate your state of mind?
How do you mean?
For example, last night when referring to my little bouts of anger at my situation, I referred to myself as frothing at the mouth and possibly throwing feces
Oh, I see.
when saying I was going ape. But have you ever described yourself thus?
I like being comfy like a cat.
I wish I could be comfy like a cat. I get jealous of Sizo sometimes with the way.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be that kind of you son of a, I want to be that comfy.
I want to be that comfy. Right. Let me dig up Orla's thingy.
Time for a sprint. It's gonna be 20 minutes long. There might be a person in that grass.
What?
Or a scarecrow.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm looking at the background for your 20-minute timer.
Oh. Yes.
There might be a person in that grass or a scarecrow.
Or a tree.
I think it's a scarecrow.
Okay. Where's my window? Orla's checklist. There we go. Definitely a witch or something. If Betty White sold a soul to the devil, I'm pretty sure it wasn't hers. You seen her when she was younger. People were giving her souls hand over fist, and she probably just traded them in for a longer life. Yeah, maybe.
I would not be surprised at all because Betty White's amazing anyway.
She is. She would be crafty enough to do so. There is the checklist for Orla's anthology, audiobook anthology for flash fiction. The theme is unnatural. It's just 1,000-word thing. You either get someone to narrate it for you or you narrate it yourself and submit it before the 22nd.
Ooh.
It takes me about an hour to do 1,000 words. So
It does not take me an hour to do 1,000 words when my brain is willing to do the thing. I think I do 200 words in the blink of an eye. Just like I want to write just a paragraph. 200 words. Oh, well, shit.
That is also me sometimes if I don't know what I'm writing. If I have an outline or something, I can just pound it out. Gonna need to edit it down. You can go over by 100 words. As long as it's under 15 minutes when you record it. I think that was because she's breaking her own rule. So,
how many red turtles are there? Of course she's breaking her own rule. Sorry.
No, I mean Orla. Orla is breaking her own rules.
Okay.
Maybe you should do a thing.
My production quality is not great.
Not great.
As the way that you can hear me now is about as good as it's gonna be.
A third's left to go. This may be my only sprint with all you lovelies. Little bits is fidgeting. She might be ready to wake up. Oh, gotcha. Let's do this sprint then. So Kyri can do the thing. In
Being
3,
parents.
2, 1, sprint. And you might want to mute yourself, maybe.
Maybe.
And that was our first. There is executive constipation, yes. Decision paralysis, I think, is what we often call it. Constipation is not what I'm experiencing at the moment.
Executive constipation. That is. I like that term.
I penciled 2 pages, so I feel pretty good about that, considering they were pretty detailed for a simple style that I'm going for.
I didn't get much.
Well, you were smoking for half of it and then took a minute to sit down at your computer and all of those things. You were productive. 5:57 from Kyri, kicking ass and taking names. Holy crap. Got too many things I want and need to get done, and all of them are trying to get out at once, and none of them are getting out as a result. Prioritize?
That is the name of the game.
I need to go AFK for a second. I will return.
Good morning, everybody. Since Sako is stepping away, I am present. Hello. 120 words of notes. Rock on. Rock on. Gessoed a mini canvas. Well done. Well done, Heather. Oh my goodness, Carrie. 2,042 words for the morning. Go feed that small human and yourself. That is amazing. Go productivity. I'm sure she appreciates the watch time.
I have returned. All right.
Do you see that? 2,042 words. Carrie is on the ball.
Time to feed the small human and also yourself. That is a productive morning. Absolutely. Spence is here, just eating breakfast. That is not a terrible thing. Which means
Productive enough, it's something that I haven't done yet.
I'll leave the stream up so you can get the watch time. Thank you, love and darling. Been up since 5. Oh. Did you catch Zara Hoffman's stream? They're doing like this test where they're Mondays, it's 5 o'clock on Zara's stream, and then it's 7:30 on Wednesday.
Rendering
on
hair.
author tuber that I don't know, but I should probably look into. And then on Friday, it's at 8 a.m. on Sarah Sutton's channel. They're doing early morning sprint experiment and being easier and easier on themselves as the week goes on. Rendering hair.
That is no joke.
That is no joke.
As we are discussing productivities.
Mhm. What we did during the sprint. I know I need to do my weekly divination guidance and drink my ritual mead, but I'm full of chai, and the idea of doing that right now is kind of full of chai and then taking your shot of mead. Why not reserve that for like like equinoxes and solstices and stuff?
It's not necessary to be reserved. Maybe there's a special need for special occasions.
Oh,
Completely revise what I have of the first line spring short story. Oof.
I couldn't get myself out of bed until about 45 minutes ago. I got into YouTube and TV and saw you were live, so I had to join while the kid was still in bed. I am honored by your presence.
Spirit fingers.
Spirit fingers. I think there are a couple of people on. Where is the thing? Here we are. Refresh. Christian Indie Writers Podcast is on. Writer Sprints with Destiny. Suji is on. I'm on.
You are.
Devin is like
This is
on
the
it
place
this
to be.
morning. Devin is on it this morning.
This is the place to be.
Angela 313 is live.
This is the place to be.
It is the place to be. It is a glorious place. This place that I have created.
I just, I don't think I'd ever actually really looked at this background, but it's wonderful.
I'm glad you like it. Do you want me? I think I can show us. Hold on. Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I just
dirty.
noticed like the witch going. In South Carolina and like WTF.
So how long is the story that you're doing for First Line? I've been scrolling through the for rent pages for my area on Facebook and getting discouraged. The people that post on there are looking for college kids to overpay $800 for a one bedroom. That would be really good for like here.
Yeah.
That would be amazing for here.
You could find a places 10 years ago for like 400. Good freaking luck, Blarg. Yeah. 1,300 for a 2-2 apartment. I had that kind of luck while I was in Fairfax.
I actually paid about that much in Vienna.
That's
for a one bedroom and a breakfast nook.
For my 2-bed, 2-bath in Fairfax.
Mm-hmm.
It was about what I paid. I mean, I paid $1,200, but I also had I paid my own portion of power and water, so basically it wound up to be about $1,300.
We are house hunting. Kind of, the market is insane. Apartments are nuts. When the bubble popped, the price of apartments skyrocketed.
That happened in 2007, late 2007, early 2008, when everything just went.
Yep, and it never came back down.
Nope. I don't even want to say how much That place I had in San Diego on Paso de Luz was...
Yeah. In South Carolina, you would think it would be a reasonable price. Like, why would, I mean, are you near a college town? Like, my son is 21 years old and still responds to requests to do basic household chores like I'm suggesting Proctological Exam by Edward Scissorhands. Yep.
I
You could
get
find
that, though, because...
Good freaking luck, yeah.
That's, I mean, the world that we live in.
I'm not sure how long it's going to be yet. The idea is still very malleable. My family lived in Fairfax when I was a kid.
Oh, which is awesome, because we were local.
Represent. The last two places we were looking at, the owner decided it was too big of a project to be a landlord and sold the house to a contractor. Can people stop treating homeownership as a freaking hobby?
It's partially because, especially in this area, there is
which is like Williamsburg-ish area.
it's the 7 cities of the Hampton Roads area.
Mm-hmm.
There is a company called Renters Warehouse where basically they do rental management for your properties. It's a rental management company, and apparently it's like the only one. So, Herndon.
Yeah.
Worked in Herndon, and I wanted to live in Herndon, but it was too expensive. Sorry.
Yeah, 200 to 500,000 for a house. Yeah.
Oh, more than that. I was like, oh, how much is it for me to get a house in Herndon? 750.
Yeah.
I have to go over here now.
Serious.
Herndon
and Vienna are probably the most expensive places in the area. Like McLean.
They're also the nicest places in the area.
McLean is sick. It's like $2 million houses.
To be fair, so is Fairfax. I mean, Prosperity, those were multi-million-dollar houses.
Which I disagree with. It was just location. That was all it had. That was all it had going for it.
Those were all multi-million-dollar houses along Prosperity, and that's like a damn near a whole zip code.
Damn near a whole zip code.
A lot of people are making their homes.
The big push to buy a house, invest in your future. House ownership has become a business where people buy up houses to make into rental properties, and it blows goats.
Yes, it does.
Good morning, Al.
Good morning.
The people making homes, Airbnbs and rentals, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not focused on buying a house right now. I just want to find some place to rent that is comfortable.
Good luck. No, really, that is not me being sarcastic.
Like, no. Like, we actually genuinely wish you good luck.
My best wishes on finding a place to rent that is comfortable. I bought this house in 2015 because
the last places were like...
The last few places I rented were not comfortable. There were issues.
There were issues. But a family member was working in DC at the time and living in the area, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
I never worked in DC. I worked in Crystal City, but I never worked in DC.
I worked in DC for a while.
I worked in Crystal City. I worked all over the DC metro area, but I never worked in DC.
I never had to, no, I only had to drive in once when I was working at the hospital.
We had a parking garage in Crystal City. It was great.
This dump is like living in the Arctic. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hmm. My
Well,
condolences.
it's 9:30. I think we can get in another sprint, and then we can do our outros, and then I can flip over to Witch of Tilwiteg.
That sounds like a plan. Short stint contractor for the State Department.
State
Nice.
Department, yeah.
I just want a bedroom door and the ability to have a pet.
The last two places we were looking at, we could have lived in for 5 years or long enough to get our ducks in enough of a row to buy a house.
Oof.
Oh, so you're just looking for like an interim.
A bedroom door. I mean, I have been in situations where that was
A luxury.
that's a luxury. That's a thing where you're like, I'm not asking for a whole lot. I want a door that might be able to lock. That would be the best.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh
definitely
yeah, and I had cats.
and she has like
forever.
and she has a wee one at the same time, so
I
privacy
can't.
would be amazing.
It's not a thing with having small children. My wee one is in her room right now, being a little angel, and I am so grateful.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so grateful for my daughter being so good right now. Okay, sprint time. Let's
Sprint
do it.
time in 3, 2, 1. Do it. All right, that was can't believe my kid's still asleep. Usually on school holidays, he's up with the chickens. Also fed the tiny human. Tiny human is fed. I don't know, she's not so tiny anymore. Oh, you're still muted.
Mute.
Blind mute.
I'm the worst. Yes, I did feed my tiny human and all my fish. She's 7. She's still tiny. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call from the school board.
Oh. Did the card pool for today. I remember those vending machines. I definitely remember those vending machines. Divination done, mead drunk. It's a very small amount. I don't know why I make such a fuss. Now trying to describe one of the old-fashioned vending machines for your story, I'm assuming. I started a page. I'm about halfway through. This is page 19? Page 18. Got some things done for the website, got a few tedious tasks left, and then I'm going to go tackle spreadsheet tediousness. Full of... Oh. Yeah, you're still in line mute. All the tedious. This deck does not have notes for when you pull a card reversed. All I've done is pull reversed cards. Maybe your deck is upside down.
See, that's the problem with the backs being totally symmetrical and stuff.
They're designed. That means they're designed.
They're designed to be, forward
Yeah.
or reversed.
Reversed. I'm randomly describing a vending machine just for shits and giggles. I'm weird, but I'm not rich enough to be that eccentric. Mondays are for all things mundane. I've decided. Mundane Mondays.
Mundane Mondays, yes.
So witty. More hair done. All the hair. Prepped a 5x7.
A little bit of it. I have enough to tie back into a ponytail.
Wow.
It is shoulder length now, and also needs to be washed.
Yeah. I know.
So it's.
I've been keeping mine up in a bun.
I lost my thing. I had it wrapped up.
Oh. Hi, Sage. Runs in to say hi and drop a like. I'm about to hop over to Witch of Tilwitag. Would Courtney like to introduce herself and say where she can be found and stuff? Oh, she took off her headset. Hi, Joshua's dog. What is up with you? I'm just wrapping up, sadly.
I'm not going to say that out loud. Not going to say that out loud.
Okay. I've decided to make vending machines very archaic.
That vending machine. Good morning, Joshua's dog. Oh, hello there.
You know Joshua's dog?
I believe so. I did post a link to this in my Discord. There's a distinct possibility that he is somebody that I speak to on Discord.
Ahoy. The backs of these aren't symmetrical, but I think they're intended to have reversed. But when other people have pulled reverse cards for me, it's been really impactful, so I look them up on Google. Biddy Tarot is great for that.
Hello.
It's Princess Sativa.
Yes. I believe you are in the same Discord server,
Mm.
my entertainment channel.
If you are interested in the entertainment channel, odds are pretty good that Kyri can post a link to her Discord in my Discord, in case they are interested in entertainment and memes and such.
Well, I tend to I'm very particular about who I invite, actually. So there may be people among these that I might actually invite.
Oh, I do declare.
I tend to pick my favorite people because I was like, I'm gonna make my own server with hookers and blackjack. So
Never mind the blackjack.
technically, I refer to my meme dealers as blackjack dealers,
Oh.
which is why there is the blackjack roll,
In
and then
just
there's
a
the
moment.
hooker roll.
All right. I will catch you guys on the Witch of Tilwitheg. See you in a bit.
I will probably not be on that stream, but I have some things I would like to accomplish.